All right. I think we're back. I don't know. It drives me absolutely insane, this game. Please tell me you can see and hear me. Please, I don't care if you're lying. I can still hear his voice. R.I.P. I can still hear his voice. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm sorry for the scattered experience this is gonna end up being. I am absolutely flabbergasted at the sheer amount of issues that we've had with this game. Uh, uh. Okay. I don't want to do this, but I think what's gonna have to happen is this is gonna be our last live episode of Final Fantasy 16. I'm gonna like get up in the middle of the night and I'm going to record just, I don't know if it's gonna be like one big episode or a series of small episodes. I'm gonna run OBS. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna record and I'm just gonna lace all these together like a half-stitched movie of some kind and just finish this game. You can also just fix the issue easy. How many things have we tried, Toshi? How many things have we tried? There's video evidence of all of the just the mess I've had to deal with over the past few months. And I like the game.
You said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
I've tried graphical settings in game. I've tried graphical settings
How may
outside
I
of the
help you
game.
today,
I've
Clive?
tried.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Looked at your computer, yelled at your computer, you've cried. Look, man, that's all I know how to do. That's not true. We've done so many different things. I've tried so many different debugging things. I've changed 1,000,001 different settings in different places. And still, no matter how much effort I put into it, it still crashes on loading. The crashes aren't even in gameplay, which I think is the most insulting thing. It's cutscenes and loading are where I crash the most. Look at this. Look at this! Oh, we've already seen this.
Am I right, Clive? We
Have
done
you
it
rebuilt your
always
shader
now.
cache? Yes.
He'd be proud of
times.
you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aine is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
At this point, I feel like rebuilding my entire computer would fix the damn issues I'm having.
Everyone with me? Here they come. Mid needs every moment we can give her.
About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
See, when it works, I have a great time. Like, genuinely, this game is worth playing. This is a fun game. I fixed my Marvel Rivals crashing issue, by the way.
That was easy enough.
So now Marvel Rivals is a step above this.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, interesting. Except I already knew that, because I saw it last time. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm bringing all this negativity
Phoenix's
today.
fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the
The executioner.
Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
care, my friends. It is not blood that runs through an edge's veins. These foes
Hey,
will not
Martin.
fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I'm Rosa! How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
You guys still think Uncle's gonna make it to the end of the game? I think he's gonna do a heroic sacrifice at some point.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Go!
Right. Run for it.
Is it gonna crash again? Like it did last time we did this.
Now, mate.
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
I should have gone to the blacksmith because I have a chocobo feather now, but it's whatever. Oh my god. This game.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
don't suppose Mid has a spare engine. Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
True.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something.
Oh, cute.
On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Don't fall in the water, you old bastard.
Cheerio. Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Not a lot of noblemen will row their own boat.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, game. I believe in you. It's not a heat problem because the fan is on. It's not an electricity problem because the fan is on. And that usually fixes it.
Greek of mercy.
Oh, is he gonna find his boyfriend?
All this. What have I done?
Aw. It's not your fault, Dion. You were mind controlled. Hey, it's the little medicine girl.
Lord.
Celine Dion. I mean, maybe. No, not Celine Dion. Diana Price.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehire.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
We're gonna get a girlfriend back.
Let's see what this girl can do.
Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't gotten married in the meantime. Just kind of seems like the natural thing to do. Oh, great.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
God, that's a fast ship.
Barnabas.
Hard port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Mid said, fuck these guys, we're ramming them.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
That which can heal all wounds versus that which can cut all cut all strands. Through the maelstrom.
Why did you hide her, Barnabas?
I'm not gonna fucking kill you.
Proper fight at last. I'm going to die. Lost on the butcher's bill.
A proper fight at last, wow.
I need to hurry.
If we get to play as Joshua for a little bit, that would be cool.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Joke's on you, it'll crash soon. Oh, I swear to God. Alright, alright, alright. Burn! Going in lumbar, crying self out of bed now. Oof. Yeah, that's how I felt this morning too. I had to just kind of pull myself. I woke up with a sore throat, which was rough. But luckily, like, I drank some water, took it easy this morning, and now I'm feeling better. I was worried we weren't going to be able to stream because I didn't want to strain my throat.
What the hell are you?
Almost missed the chest. Hope you have a good day.
Come on, get up! Enough of this! King can fight his own battles!
Very true.
Take us yet. There are many of us.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, by the way, chat. I hope everybody's having an okay day. It is the weekend, and man, did I need this weekend. I had a really successful interview on Friday, actually.
You came.
Get back.
How did you?
I'll explain later. Hand. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
What is he the dominant of? What is Odin the dominant of?
Odin. In earnest, then.
Jesus, cut the seas themselves, man. Water physics. Is it just gonna stay like that?
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
His element is darkness. That is his element. I imagine Bahamut is light. Fuck. Oh, there he is.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it.
I didn't know he was Catholic.
As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Makes sense why he's got darkness powers,
Ever
am I
led
right,
astray
guys?
by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Let's fucking go!
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Torgal. With her. Alright!
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Nikos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. If reason cannot sway you, there are other reasons reason that might. Defend yourself.
I'm gonna be real, I don't think this is doable.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard.
God, you're a piece of shit.
As long
Barnabas,
as
but I
you
love you.
choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Aww. Clive bested. Fuck you.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Can I show this?
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
I think I might have to go to the other screen.
Maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
Only you won't do that. Would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me?
All right, sorry guys. I'm gonna switch us over to the other screen.
I'm more monster than man.
Just gonna let this play back in the background. Let me turn the theme music off.
I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved.
I just don't think this scene is going to end TOS.
By whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
It's not. I assure you it wouldn't be in a video game if it was. Cap, Cyberpunk.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure?
Show the screener, you get the spots.
If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Look, give me as many as you want. This
burden. I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone.
Guys, I get it.
Burdens I carry.
Do as many redeems as you want. I'm not risking it. Guys, that's like 60.
I see now that they are all a part of me.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit. Okay, it's mostly Jesus Christ, guys.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too.
Somebody add those up,
till
please.
my last breath. promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What's that red star? Oh my god. Okay, so I will admit it wasn't that bad. I am glad that I censored it just in case.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
You're on the pill, right?
Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Become one. Hot.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He's
He
okay.
stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we?
Yep.
We've done our best to shore up their hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Shiva forcefully knocks enemies back a great distance. That's pretty good. Cold Snap can move swift. Ooh. I like.
I should use it, Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Let me go get Joshua, and then I think we can do some side quests.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Prince is being taken care of.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well.
grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
What is your name, Medicine Girl?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
New Queen of the Dominion, honestly.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Of course. Dion's a good man. Damn good man.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
What is that red thing? Is it a dead pixel? They put a dead pixel on my screen. And they just bring it back to life.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
More side quest time.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
All right.
The bad news.
What bad news?
About Dravost. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Zoltan Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep... If something ain't...
I won't let...
Didn't think...
Does Black...
I thought it might be better if he did. You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah, well...
Blacksmith's Blues #4. Where are the side quests?
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
There's one in Sambrique. There's one in Rosaria. There's 3 in the Dalmatian Republic.
Think you can help?
Jesus. Alright, well, we got a lot of shit to do. Hold on, before we continue. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys have officially added 100 squats to the count, so we're at 240 now. It's upsetting. Alright, we know where Savarog is, and there's no new open bills. Don't you look so damn smug. You guys are mean. Ugh.
Well, the stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
Captain Doris.
There's no way of knowing if Doris...
Picking up side quest, doing a bunch of them. Picking up side quest. It's true. Don't feel like you need to hesitate on.
What do you want?
Redeeming new,
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
Last thing I would want for you guys is for you guys to just, like, wait.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
If he does 100 today, and I'll pile on 100 more. It's always during this game, too, isn't it?
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm working. It's got a reverberatory hood over the let's just say it gets only mithril engines get hotter. And you can't. Trouble is, and I hear you.
If it's for the good of the... Oh. So...
We've got a couple of examples.
More fallen. So this smelter is similar to the mithril end.
That's right. They're a bit... And what's more, they're directional. Transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, we've collected as many as we can. And I...
So you want me to visit some ruins? Destroy some...
That's it. And we're only 3. There's one up Amber Way and another in the Silent South.
All right, then.
Will do.
Go all over the world. Got it. You need overlays so that people on YouTube can see the squat messages popping up. I'll draw a chunky bird squatting if I must. Why's it gotta be a chunky bird? Huh? You trying to say something? No, it'd be really good. I guess I could set that up. I don't want to do like chat messages because like we get like random people hopping in or like the advertisements and stuff, and YouTube people don't need to see that.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
A fit for
following up on some new information.
Rude, but
once they'd
fair.
settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment and about their captor.
The Slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
All right. I have a cat trying to get into my. Alright. Even weirder science. Let's go to Martha's Rest. I guess it's confirmed we're doing 100 squats after the stream today. It's gonna be a nightmare, but I'll do it for you guys. Come on. Come on. Just load.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
What's up, Martha?
Clyde, I'd like you to take some seeds for I'll keep for the feast. As of they've lived, small wonder they ain't got the fog. And if you're wondering why you, well, so wait.
Okay.
Thanks.
Seeds.
Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep them in Gazal greens for a few years at least.
Gazal greens.
For chocobos.
Not the most mouthful. Better that than... And chocobos love them too. They ain't exactly succulent.
I'll take you.
Anyway, sir, I'll go up there.
I'm sure you...
Rekindle in the flare. Just know that I will be eating chips while you squat. Rude? Fair though.
How to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than looking for shelter. You can tell that just by looking at faces.
Okay, Doris.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Anything catch your eye?
She's around here somewhere. Hey, don't bite my mic, Drake.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
Excuse me, Doris?
How goes the investigation?
Sid.
You.
Of course. And it had to be me. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away.
That was her just now, so...
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is... After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort. She's dangerous.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bear.
The Baum archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead.
Sorry.
I'll follow once I've sent word back to
This
the hideaway.
cat is messing with my headset like a dumb baby. Alright. Let's see. We could pop up to East Pool, and then we could pop down to the old docks. Ow. Fuck.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
Well, you kind of fucking have to.
Ah, what brings you to eat?
A delivery from Martha.
I know I'm moving through it quick, but I'm trying to, like, I want to get through this game.
These are Gazal Green. Martha's keen to digest, of course.
but they'd long since gone to sea.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to...
That's not a bad idea.
The astral greens are a start.
These bearers had only They know little of freedom, unless we teach them how to live like free men. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far. It's about time we all start. Unfortunately, we've been a little too...
The Horde! They're coming.
Time it all. Gather the men in the square.
Yes, sir.
Blah, 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 blah.
The Horde.
More Akashic.
Akashic. A veritable We don't have the numbers to hold back us.
Now you're out.
Precisely.
What if you could...
You mean the bearers? We brought them...
So wait. You said they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardian.
You're right. I will. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it.
It's true.
You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword.
Hell yeah.
I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
A little late for the crickets.
For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Yeah, there is a delay. Don't worry.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, fair.
Lord Rossfield?
So what's the plan of...
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of, upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment...
You're going to lure them?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded by coordinating our withdrawal through the use of mess with luck. That point will be the... And for you and us.
A sound plan. But one... I'd say you have both in abundance, please.
Ha! And let you...
Sir Wade!
Then you know what we work together, each shielding the other that no man might fall. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord.
And I will do as...
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Martha.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
Start out with a little bit of flexing. Should have switched to Shiva and seen what she could do.
Fine hound. I needed that.
Is that it? There's no way that's it. That was only like 3 waves. They said a legion.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
Okay, cool.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Or the better half of us.
Hard to say. My men are still I could order...
No. You stay here too, so I'll go after the cub. Join me only
if you're sure. May the founder...
Okay. Coera let the rest. Ah, man. We gotta walk.
Next one's mine. I might not know one.
Probably over here, yeah.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
Ora. You know, I've never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Probably sin sometimes for like anime fans, but you know how it is. Easy peasy. Like, honestly, easy peasy. Hell yeah.
All right.
Back to Sir Wade, right? You know, force a loading screen on the game. Scariest image.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it.
Drake, what are you doing?
We
in the trash
saved
can?
Eastpool.
Get out of the trash can.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
Adorable.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he were still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right, I will.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together?
Yeah.
Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Marshes.
Yep.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield.
That's amazing.
Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I feel like we're getting close to the end of the game. Like, it's like Odin's the only icon we have left. We've made a lot of progress in a lot of different ways. We don't have, but I think one more hunt left. I think 50's the cap for the base game, with DLC stretching it to 60. Honestly, like we're getting there. It would be funny if it ends in a crash to desktop. Don't stop putting that cursed energy into the air. Oh man. It's gonna be fun is figuring out what we're doing next. Because I really don't know. I really have no idea. This will probably last us a few more Saturdays, so we'll still have, time. Or Sundays. Jeez, I don't even know what day it is. They did it on purpose to make loading screens more exciting. You never know which one will make it. Absolutely mental, if true. It's like that one video game that oh god, I forget who made it. But it was like an indie game where whenever you defeat an enemy, it has a chance of deleting files on your computer. Oh my god, this loading screen is driving me nuts! Ah.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Martha's Mercy. That's so nice. Alright. Now for more. Another loading screen. Will we roll the dice? Everything that's happening is sounding pretty nice. All right. Let's see. Other way.
This is no time to ride.
What do you mean? There's no one in this town. Everyone's dead. Look at that. Okay. It's cool. Controller just locked up. Game froze for a second. Bro. Ugh. Loading a menu now. All right. I thought it was the connection. Nope. 1,000 points, huh? Both melee attacks and magic can be dealt while shifting. Okay. Well, we get all the abilities first. Then we... we couldn't grab this ability. We haven't grabbed this one. We haven't grabbed this one. Alright. Okay, we need to master Wings of Light. And you know what? Let's master Cold Snap as well. Don't know why I did that. Alright, let's go to icons. Let's go to the secondary loadout where instead of having Rama Bahamut, we have Shiva. Shiva will have knockback with Ice Age and Rhyme. We will be using Shiva for the next fight. One step at a time. Final Fantasy, I need you to just chill. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Let me see if that helps.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
Excellent.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Okay.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Should just kill her.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Good on you.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Do not fast travel me there. Do not fast travel me there. Do not fast travel me there. Game. God!
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, Owen?
I'd been hoping it's so the slave, she's been arrested. She won't be getting off lightly. Can't mean it.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Hope so. You
Blah,
had quite
blah,
anyway.
blah,
Keep up the good.
blah, blah. Good work, Cole. I helped Doris. Yeah. 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 Love my life. I love this game. I love my life. I love this game. I love my life. I love this game. I was trying to be efficient. I was trying to just get things done within a reasonable amount of time. That's what I was trying to do. Ha 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 ha, joke's on me.
Come on.
Spherical echoes. Okay.
I need to deal with these ones first.
Alright, that's not working.
Spherical echo. This is it. Right then. There's two more to find.
No more quests in this region. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, chat? Alright. The Veil. Oh my god, I expected it to take longer to load. It's going too fast, guys. Like, I'm mind blowed. I'm mind blowed. My brain is flooded. Like... Alright, what does the dame want?
The Dominion's all but done for. And it's lucky we stayed here.
fresh corn and carrots.
Half of what comes in is barely fit for pressing. Eating.
Dumb. It's fucking...
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks? And you're just gonna fall into line? What else can I do?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, he'll undo all the Dame's hard work.
Oh, my ward.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his loft.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders. Not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want with Nor?
He wants to transform a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the support of the various army.
He would rob?
Believe me, I have used every means.
What does Captain... When the town was under attack, it...
How? A man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the... No. Any attempt to incite, given the mood around town, mutiny may yet... Clive, would you, for your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers. And unlike Philippe, no bond... Well?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
I want to kill
Tell
him.
me then, in the garrison.
Oversee.
All right.
This is what happens when the fucking useless, less
I may have met this Duke
important
before.
leaders.
At the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the Dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbrek.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that? You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
That's not true.
And
It's
in
the other way
yours,
around.
There will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Always a good show. You are so needy today, Drake. You're just like hanging out,
only one who survived?
walking around the desk.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And to think I would be lying under a pile of rubble in Twin.
A question. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for... If he thinks his name and his chain will do whatever it...
Hell yeah.
The garrison salvaged what they could from
Half of what comes in is...
Be careful of the guy who shovels shit because he knows how to swing a shovel.
Right there.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you...
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. And now he's trying to drive us out completely. Threatening. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be strong.
I've been hearing...
Nothing going around, and with hardly a word.
I take it you'd rather...
As far as I just need his eminent.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Let's go this way.
And you're just gonna fall into line. What else can I do?
Excuse me, do you have a... I wondered if you'd mind...
Well, I mean, look around us. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered, a few think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do.
I don't like... It's logical, though.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
One at a time now. There's enough for everyone.
You're the one who's...
On the Dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of it?
I'm a soldier, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the... That's where my loyalties lie. Not if the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to...
So it seems like the best way to do it is if, you know, the traders work together with the soldiers.
I hear the Duke of Orif. Do you think that's a...
It's not for me. All I know is that unless the Look, no one likes all the... Once Sandbreck is back on Earth...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
Well, what do you think?
I think.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning.
Captain,
For you, thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along?
To tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to...
That's right.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders.
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I love is, well, duty calls. Thanks again.
Time to see how this all ends.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing.
Do.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
Not exactly.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
We're gonna have to overthrow a Duke. Let's go!
town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have...
Saw the captain just now. He's wearing his uniform.
I would speak with this Duke.
No use calling Ambrosia
Oh,
now.
what does the dame have to say about all this, I wonder? Surely she can't.
I swore to protect this town and the people I love. I don't need a uniform to do that.
I mean, obviously the story's building it up in like one way to make it very clear, like what is the quote-unquote correct path. But it's hard to say. Frankly, I think I'm naturally inclined to disagree with the Duke, as he was part of a holy empire, and that has a lot of implications that end up leading to unnecessary restrictions, and also, you know, religions don't really give two shits about the concept of free will. They care more about just keeping people in line so they follow whatever the holy plan is. It's, which, you know, in a world like this where it's just a waste of energy.
Safe. This might take a while.
Doesn't matter, I don't even know what this game is about. Sunshine and rainbows with you all the time, huh? There it is. Alright, that's 2 out of 3 done.
2 down, 1 to go.
Oh my god, the salad is delicious. And of course there's 57 cluster. But this is the last area, right? Yeah.
What's happened?
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Sorry, I had to handle something real quick. The cat was, there was a cat trying to get at my salad bowl. And I needed to move him. And now he is back, and I'm gonna throw him across the room.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
Legends. Just so many people dedicated to helping others.
Looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar. Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Like, just to the south. God. You never know how hungry you are until you, like, take a bite of something, and then your body's just, like, insane about it.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
It's not like a fresh salad. This was like a... I think Mexican street corn.
Let's go.
Taylor's is the brand. But... fuck. If only my younger self could, like... tell how much pleasure I just got out of eating a fucking salad. Maybe I'd be
time to fight. Thanks, girl. keep you waiting. Did you
Please
arrange
stop.
to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Shady. You need to crowdsource a baby dino name.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged. As soon as he left, I sent my...
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could... I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out.
You tried.
I did. And if they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountain. Theo and the others are trying to hold... They need help.
Theo!
I'll go on it.
Thank you. I'll gather some men.
Hold on, Theo.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Will we have to restart again? Will it crash? Who knows?
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Drake, that's probably not good for you. He's like licking my solid gold thing. He's a little weirdo. Cats.
That'll girl. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with it. You just have to pray.
I can do better.
Not about to fuck with a dragon with a half-ass loadout. Okay. Wait, isn't he a bear? Shouldn't he be somewhat resistant to this?
Time to fight.
Oh my god, I don't have time for you!
Where are you, Theo?
Akashic Dragon. Time to fight an Akashic Dragon. Good freeze, good freeze. Nice look, nice look.